Genesis or Genesisn't. I'm Eric Stephen Allen. With me is my good friend Joe Drilling.
Hello, everybody. I'm ready to punch some evil poachers, or watch you punch some evil poachers.
To smell you. Are you ready to listen to a really loud Axe ad?
I hope not.
Because I stupidly had Twitch open, and it auto-played an ad when I booted up the stream. Anyway, tonight we're playing Growl, which is a port of an arcade game, which is also called Growl.
Yep.
A Rune Arc, I think, or something like that in Japan.
The Japanese title is Rune Arc, yeah.
Okay. I don't know a hell of a lot about this game, but it has a really cool logo. And it has some okay Genesis box art, but it has some much better arcade art. And it looks like you play as Indiana Jones and beat up some poachers.
You can play as Indiana Jones and beat up some poachers.
Okay.
There's in the arcade version, I believe there are 4 characters you can choose from. I don't know that I've ever actually played the Genesis port.
Okay. Have you played the arcade version?
I have played the arcade version, yes.
Okay. So yes, there's Jen, there's Byrne, there's Con, there's Jack. From what I've gathered, the arcade version has 2 and 4 player cabinets. But this Genesis version is single player only, which is kind of a bummer because these games they're
made to be played with friends.
Right. All brawlers are better when you play them with a friend. No matter even Pit Fighter is
which sucks.
Right. Even Pit Fighter, which is arguably the worst of these, is somewhat tolerable if you have a friend to play it with.
The Genesis port of Pit Fighter is much better than the Super Nintendo port of Pit Fighter, though. I will say that.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I didn't say it was good. I just said by comparison.
We're gonna play as Indiana Jones, obviously.
Obviously. Also, Kurt Adam has joined us.
Hello, this is the Ranger. What? Understand this. We will not. Oh, that was really quickly. You won't get away with this.
We will not fail to defeat the evil poachers.
I have a sword.
Yeah, so this is definitely a graphical downgrade from the arcade original.
Yeah.
The arcade original, which is available on Taito Legends Volume 2 for the PlayStation 2 and original Xbox.
Yes, sir. It's about the only reasonable way to get this game. The Genesis card is pretty expensive.
Yeah, which is, again, it's one of those things where it's just, there's no justification for that because it is a super mediocre port.
Hey, you're not supposed to taint me with your weird anti-Growl biases before I've had a chance to even play it.
No, not anti-Growl, No, never mind. No, I'm not anti-anything. You should totally experience this game for yourself and make an unbiased judgment.
Yeah, okay. My totally objective opinion on Growl.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm Indiana Jones, and I'm doing a fucking Indiana Jones, and I'm doing a sick-ass hurricane kick, so...
Yeah.
This game seems alright.
And you have a whip, so you really are Indiana Jones. This is a better Indiana Jones Genesis game than Ernest Evans.
I've not played Ernest Evans.
Well, that might be on the docket for a future episode.
Great. It's also a better Indiana Jones game than Raiders of the Lost Ark for the Atari 2600. I can't remember. I think there was a Temple of Doom game for the NES that was kind of hot shit garbage. If I remember that correctly.
It's a port of the arcade game. It's not especially good.
The LucasArts adventure games are pretty good, though.
And the Factor 5 developed Super Nintendo game is also good. The Indiana Jones Greatest Adventures, it's called.
So I'm beating up, I don't know, guys in turbans and news reporters, apparently?
Yeah,
so
sure,
racist.
Why not? So, apparently...
Also, what is this? Is that a bomb? Oh, it's a bomb. Okay, I threw the bomb and my dude laid down. That's pretty good.
There is a young Indiana Jones game for Genesis as well, but I've never played it.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll get to it eventually.
Voiced by River Phoenix.
We've only got we're like through like 20 of these, so we've only got about 700 more to go.
That's right.
I didn't know if we were gonna get more people tonight. I really want there was a Family Feud game for the Sega Genesis that I want to play, but we need more than 2 people to make that fun. Man, look at all these dudes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing about the arcade version is there's a lot more enemies on screen at a time because
There's a lot. This is a
although-
lot.
Yeah,
of
that
dudes.
is a lot of dudes. That's
Yeah.
a lot of dudes.
I'm not really doing
There-
much. I'm just standing in place and whipping because the whip hits behind and in front of you, so it seems pretty.
Right. Seems legit.
Yeah. Ouch.
This game is sort of like if Bayou Billy didn't suck.
Does it have driving and
No, it
zapper
doesn't
levels
have, it
as
doesn't
well?
Have, yeah, no, it doesn't have that.
Okay.
It's like if the beat 'em up parts of Bayou Billy didn't suck. Which actually the Japanese version sucks less. I don't know if I'd go so
Bayou
far as
Billy?
saying it doesn't suck.
Whoa,
Yeah,
shit.
Bayou Billy. But yeah, sucks less.
Damned with faint praise.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Look, this eagle is just fucking this guy up. Defeat these evil hunters. Help me out, eagle. No, you're supposed to... I killed that guy, now you help me. He just flew away.
Okay, let's see here. This...
Oh, shit.
Developed internally by Taito, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to see if the Genesis version...
Oh no, I lost my whip.
I think I might have to turn to like GDRI to try to figure out who actually worked on this Genesis port. Let's see what we can find out.
Found an apple. That's not meat in a garbage can, but it's fruit in a garbage can.
Let's see here.
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure where I am. Oh, shit. Alright.
So,
The bald
according
eagle is
to-
back and trying to help me beat up this guy from, oh shit, Mad Max character.
According to the Game Developers Research Institute, this port was done by a company called ITL, or Imaginative Technology Land, who has worked on they still exist, and they've worked on a
Oh,
weird
shit.
smattering of stuff, man.
Yeah.
Devil Summoner Soul Hackers, some planning, some graphics, and the programming. Looks like they worked on the Kunio-kun Neketsu Complete Famicom Hen for the 3DS, which is a collection of all of the Kunio Famicom games. It's actually interesting that that comes up tonight because at Tokyo Game Show, Arc System Works just announced that they are releasing basically that same collection for the on Steam 3DS, or sorry, Steam, Switch, Xbox One, and PS4.
Boy.
But they're on the new collection. They are also including all of the English, the NES English versions of the games that have those, which I think is super cool because I think all those systems are region free. I guess I'm not sure about the Xbox One.
I gotta be honest, I don't think I could have beaten that guy if he hadn't just exploded himself over and over and over again. Also, the train car was just full of eagles.
Yeah, why not? That's not where you keep your eagles?
Yeah, I
I
guess.
was about to make
No, I
that
don't,
same
because
joke.
I'm not an evil poacher.
Oh, right.
Get out of here,
but
newsboy and evil weather girls. What?
is he a newsboy or a newsy?
I don't know. Is there a difference?
I don't know. One of them
Newsy's
sings
a
songs.
musical,
One's
right?
more jaunty.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh
right.
shit.
One is Christian Bale, teenager, early 20s Christian Bale singing songs.
I have to appreciate this weather lady's hurricane kick, though. It's pretty sick. Oh shit! Just grabbed her by her chin and flung her to the ground.
Yeah, you fucked her up pretty good. Yeah, but I think it's very cool
Wow.
that Arc System Works is putting out this Kunio collection with the NES, games, except for Nintendo World Cup because that was published by Nintendo in the US. So, but all the other, it's got like River City Ransom,
Super
and
Spike
Super
V-Ball.
Dodgeball. But that's not a Kunio game, so
Bonus stage. Destroy the aviaries and set the... I mean, that's not really it. It's just a cage. Oh, what is this thing? No, I want that. Pick that up. Nope, pick that up. How do I... There we go. I think I have a bazooka. Oh, wow. Then you can use it as a melee weapon.
that
when you,
that looks a lot like the yeah, you can. That looks a lot like the Resident Evil rocket launcher.
Yeah, yeah.
God, the walk animation when you're carrying that bazooka is just garbage.
What are you
The
talking
walk
about?
animation is pretty much garbage all the time, Mike.
Oh,
I think I'm out of...
Mike Ailes has joined the stream.
I think
sure
I'm out
have.
of rockets.
don't poach animals, kids.
Or else Indiana Jones will shoot you with a rocket launcher.
Apparently.
Just be aware, if you ever want to get a hold of Mike Ailes, his email is not michael.ailes@gmail.com.
That is correct. I guess you found that out the hard way.
I did.
Did you get an angry email or like a question?
Not an
email
angry,
from somebody else?
not an angry email, but a guy who was like,
It's very matter of fact.
he was like, that's a very nice gift, but it's not from me.
Yes,
The
how are
thing,
you?
the thing that frustrated me is that my Yahoo email auto-filled in the email address as michael.ailes, and I was like, well, that must be...
Does that
I
mean
don't know
that
why my
At
Yahoo
some point
autofill it.
in the distant past, you were sending.
I just made the same mistake.
I know these guys
That's
have
what happened.
kidnapped an elk or a gazelle. I guess. I guess it's an. I mean, maybe it's just a deer. I don't know.
I need to have words with that guy. Actually, I was going to take that email address, but he got to it before me.
Yeah, well...
But then I realized that wasn't a bad thing because in Quebec people screw up Michael all the time, so Mike's easier to spell.
Well, you might have just inadvertently disclosed your email address to the stream.
Wow.
It's bigdickmike@gmail.com. BigNickMike69@gmail.com.
And I wanted
XXX.
3 G's on big, but unfortunately that one was already taken.
That was saying, yeah,
That's
Mike's-
too many. That's too many G's.
XXX BigDickMike69.
Mike's email address is also not huge dick Mike XXX69 because I tried that one. And
No, because Richard Michael took that one. He's a very tall person.
I guess is that
Yeah.
green thing supposed to be an exploding microphone? Is that what's happening there?
It's supposed to be like a stick grenade, I think.
Well, yeah, but she's an evil.
It looks
weather
like a
girl,
maraca, actually. She does, and isn't this game supposed to take place at like the turn of the century? Like, why are they
mean-
all dressed in like 80s news reporter gear?
Well, the guys are like 20s.
Travel back in time.
Yeah,
Right.
they got the
This is
newsboy
actually Back to
hats
the Future
and,
4.
suspenders and really high waistlines, which places
Do
them in
they
the...
say she all the time? Yeah, she.
They're all Edward G. Robinson, as it turns out.
Exactly. Yeah.
Man, this whip is hella OP, bro.
Yeah, this whip is pretty fucking good. It's better than the guns, even. Oh, look at these deer. Yeah, fuck them up, gazelles. Maybe they're dicks.
Dick Van Dyck.
they
They're
huge
probably
dicks?
they're too. Yeah, they would be huge dicks. Dicks are really. Dicks are tiny deer.
Richard's huge dicks. Come on down, exit 44.
I don't know about this. I really like the I like the title screen music, but the this in-game music's a little.
Not floating your
Yeah.
boat.
Not really doing much
Yeah,
more.
so
Growl's a real
this-
good name for a video game.
It is. That's why I picked it.
These folks have worked on a bunch of weird stuff. They worked pretty closely with Taito, apparently, because they worked on Arkanoid Returns in the arcade, and Pop and Pop in the arcade, and
Is that like the first gay dad simulator?
Yes, before Dream
Wow.
Daddy, it was the original. Yeah. They did a bunch of Tamagotchi games. Bandai.
Tamagotchi games.
Yeah. Tamagotchi no Puchi Puchi Omisechi Mina Sankyu.
Mm-hmm.
Tamagotchi no Puchi Puchi Omisechi
Why do they
Gohikini.
hate dogs so much? Get it?
Uh,
I don't get it.
No poochie poochie.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they sure put a lot of folks on the screen for you to whip.
Yeah, they do. But then I just stand in one place and whip, and then they all die. They also
Yeah,
end up
apparently
taking
did
this
the-
whip away from me. Most of the time in brawlers, you get a weapon for a short amount of time, and then it blinks and disappears. Oh man, it's
It
a bunch of
depends on the game.
fat
Double
Shriners.
in Double Dragon, you could keep them.
Which version?
The arcade version.
Oh.
You can
Maybe
hold
that's
on
why
to
that
the
guy
weapons
walks like
pretty
that. He's
much
being super
indefinitely.
careful. Doesn't want his whip.
Whoa. I don't know, these guys are fucking me up.
Ah, the classic big old fat guy brawler enemies.
The ones who can't be taken off their feet easily.
At least they're not charging at you, I guess.
Yeah. Or like
Oh,
lighting a
fuck.
cigarette lighter and breathing fire at you.
This fucking flying elbow is much more dangerous than any of those other things.
These folks were also responsible for one of the rarest NES games out there, which is Bubble Bobble 2.
Man.
And the Super Chase HQ port to the Game Boy is their sole black and white Game Boy
Whoa.
credit.
And then they all exploded.
That's heart disease for you.
Off my whip.
For kids, stick to whole grains and lean meats.
Drink lots
They
of
did the
water.
port of Bonanza
Keep your
Bonanza Brothers.
sodium intake at a minimum.
That's because these guys were eating all that like garbage can ham they were finding.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, this is a weird developer that we're dealing with this week.
I'm just hypnotized by the little weird arm movements that he makes and the fact that his legs don't cross and he
Especially
walks.
when you walk up towards the top of the screen. It's
Like, do you think this guy's chafing real bad on his stomach?
he's got crotch rot.
Maybe he's got a new thong.
God, it's so humid out here.
Yeah, he just kind of like
Damn, I forgot my gold bond. Fuck.
I like that the corpses stay, or at least that one did.
these
is.
fat guys do because they blow up when they die.
But only when they all die.
Yeah.
The bombs in their stomachs are synchronized,
Mhm.
so that when they're all dead, they all explode at once.
Oh man,
Will
it's a
they kill
boat
you?
full of elephants. Am I fighting Noah? Is that what's happening here?
You monster.
I don't
Like
know.
pre-flood.
Is he or is Noah the monster?
Those are tiny elephants. Those are the Dick equivalent to elephants.
I mean, that's a baby elephant. That's normal if it's like 5 feet tall. The bigger one's heads get
I
kind of
threw that bomb and then laid down right on top of it, but I guess it was good enough to keep me alive.
Yeah, you got to jump on the grenade, man.
Is that a Stoned Age reference? Have you ever seen Stoned Age?
I own the Stone Age on DVD, man.
Okay, good shit.
Oh my god, he fires his gun like an actor from like a 50s cowboy movie.
I mean, he is an actor from a 50s cowboy movie. It's like to me.
That thing where they kind of like stick it out right as they're pulling the trigger.
Yeah.
His offhand isn't doing the weird like balancing him out on the side thing.
That
most
gives the
actors
bullet
used to
extra
do.
velocity.
Yeah.
It does. As a physicist, I'm here to tell
Yes,
you it does.
I'm talking about physics.
I've
man.
seen Wanted. He's actually just twisting the bullets so that
He's
way
curving the
yeah,
bullet,
the
yeah.
curve.
Yep.
Those are the greatest water effects I've ever seen. Holy shit, this is so good.
Certainly, like all these women dressed like Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman is kind of out of. Definitely not the right decade.
Or
Yeah.
Melanie Griffith in Working Girl.
Yeah,
Usually
that
one or
that
the
is a
other.
more apt. I feel like. I don't remember Julia Roberts wearing a suit at any point in Working.
She wears
Girl.
a trench
Or in-
coat.
In
It's true.
Pretty
she
Woman?
does.
Yeah, she does wear a trench
Pretty
coat.
Woman.
Admittedly, these do look kind of like power suits, but
Yeah.
Damn.
Although their shoulder pads are not.
Oh, I
big.
thought he was wearing an eagle mask.
This guy gets a chainsaw in Resident Evil 4.
He gets chainsaw arms in Splatterhouse.
I guess I'm not. Is that supposed to be? Does he just not know how to tie a bandana and it like flip down over his eyes? Is that what happened? He's like,
Yeah, he tied it around his whole head.
Am I doing it right, guys?
Eye hole.
Guys, where'd you go?
That's why he just runs back.
That's why
and
his
forth
only
all the
his only
time.
attack is running back and forth because he's not really sure where you are.
And I'll give you anything you want. Oh, he gave me a sword and then attacked me. He fucking juked
But
me.
please,
Oh
bear
shit!
in
And then he
mind-
exploded.
So wait, he tried to fake you out with like the.
Yeah, he did the classic heel wrestling maneuver where he got down on
Right.
his knees and begged for forgiveness, and then threw a sword at me, and then
Sucker punched you.
sucker punched me, and then exploded.
I have
That's the
seen that
classic.
match.
How many times?
Eddie Guerrero used
Yeah.
to blow himself up all the time.
Ric Flair perfected it. Oh,
That's
now these
right.
elephants are helping
Put a
me.
put a
That's why
stick
all
of
those old
dynamite in
wrestlers
his
are such bad
shorts.
shape.
Whoa, these people are exploding into giblets when the elephant runs over
Slick his
them.
hair back with nitroglycerin.
Holy shit!
Ugh.
Like 5 legs.
Are they
Goodness,
all
I need to
rock
sweat.
men? Like what was that? What were those?
I know.
those
Was this
toys
maybe
in the
this was
80s?
gorier in the arcade version of this game?
It was actually super gory in the
Okay.
arcade.
Oh yeah.
But what were
What
those?
could be gorier than an elephant hitting people with its tusks? Get it?
I don't know. Indiana Jones killing
uh,
400 like poachers.
Get it? Gore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got no, I
Yeah.
got it. I got
I'm
it.
putting it back.
The elephant hurt you?
I don't think so. No, he's my buddy. I
No,
saved him.
the animal buddies don't hurt you because you saved them from the evil poachers. But they look like those. One of these, like it looks like they're breaking into rocks when.
Yeah,
he
they're
steps
actually
on
they're
them, so.
they're golems, right? Or
Oh,
golems,
okay,
right?
okay.
They're made
There
from
you go.
clay and put
That's
some
sort
holy
of appropriate.
words. on
Rosh
there.
Hashanah is next week, I believe.
Yeah,
Month-
that's
So everybody, get ready, get building your
play
golems.
Growl, your
Get your-
favorite
Get your
Jewish
golems built now.
mythology-based video
Don't wait
game.
till the last minute.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Love it when explosives just come off the screen and there's no way to like address them.
Yeah, I can't even get over there. I
That's,
don't know what I'm supposed
that's
to do.
fair and reasonable game design.
Am I
The
just
good news
supposed
is
to
that
dodge?
they barely hurt you at all.
That's true.
You need to like whip him back.
Oh wow! Oh, it's a tank. This is the end for you. Oh no, he got me. Oh, what?
It
Oh.
was the end.
Oh
for you.
shit! Thanks. This is like the clown car of tanks all of a sudden.
You should have said tanks.
Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus presents this tank.
What
Did
the
you
fuck
say
was going on in this
ring-a-ling?
tank?
Yeah,
Did
like
I s-
ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
No, I said Ringling.
Okay.
Did you say youngling?
No.
Did you say
That's-
duckling?
No,
Yingling.
no, I said Young Link.
Did you say Yi Ling? Li Ming?
2 in Link's 3-ring circus.
Yao Ming.
Also, I can't believe how long I've stayed alive in this.
Have you lost?
Oh,
You've lost a life.
I've
haven't you?
lost a couple of lives,
Couple
yeah.
lives.
Yeah, but the second you get the whip, you're like unstoppable.
Yeah. Except for against those
It's
fat
behind you.
guys.
I like how your kick just went over that guy's head when he was on the ground.
I like that when these guys are like winded and on the
Ah.
ground and vulnerable, you just walk up to them and knee them in the head several times.
Mm-hmm. Now they're
I
giving
mean,
the
this
dudes
dude is
whips.
just a straight up poacher murderer, right? So,
Right, well,
Yes.
fuck poachers.
He takes animal rights fucking seriously.
I don't know where... Does the arcade version also have these, like, News Channel 4 women that come out and fucking attack you? Or is that
I
have
don't
like a
remember.
more aesthetically consistent? Because this is very strange.
I'm gonna fire up
Tonight.
a little video of the arcade version and see what it looks
Random whips.
Tonight,
they
you're
hurt?
doomed!
I mean, at least they avoided the like early '90s brawler trope of them all being like dominatrixes.
True.
like. Holy shit! And this arcade version has a boss who is a guy with like a I don't know, Triceratops helmet on, and 2 bandoliers of what appear to be lit dynamite, picking up a truck and throwing it at you.
I fought that
Wow.
guy, but I couldn't. It didn't look like he. I think that might be the first boss because that was the guy that
Oh,
was
yeah.
He was
exploding.
not yet equipped with truck.
Yeah.
Also, the
he
character
did throw a truck at me. The beginning
Your
of the
character
fight.
in the arcade version has a Hulk Hogan bandana on his head.
Yeah, there's actually 4
There are
characters.
4 characters.
So before you
Oh,
got
okay.
here, Joe and I were talking about that. So the arcade version has a 2 and a 4 player version, but this is single player only. Which
That's
is kind
a
of
real
bummer.
shame for a.
Which is bogus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be totally honest, brawlers often only get by on the charm of being multiplayer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the really good ones are still fun single player. But
Yes.
like, for the most part, you're right.
But not every brawler is Streets of Rage.
No. Or Streets
2.
of Rage 2.
Most are not.
It turns out there's really only one.
It's
Streets
just
of
the
Rage
one.
2.
Yeah. Right.
Like,
Yeah,
even
Streets of
X-Men,
Rage is good too.
Like, X-Men is super fun because it has up to 6 players.
Oh, I got
But
game
actually,
over. That's all right.
playing
It's
that game by yourself is not
been
very
almost
good.
a half an hour anyway, so it's good timing.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I don't know. This seems like a pretty mediocre brawler. I do appreciate the sheer like volume of people on screen is a little bit different than what I'm used to from other 16-bit
A
brawlers.
veritable herd
but-
of.
The tank in the arcade version comes with a voice clip that sounds like a gremlin of some kind saying, "This is the end for you."
It definitely seems like the arcade version of this would be the version to play.
And then, yes,
What
a
was
whole
it,
bunch
Joe?
of
Taito
reporters and-
Legends 2 collection for the PlayStation 2 and Xbox. So
Yes,
you can find
correct.
that. As far as I can tell, this is not available anywhere else. You just have
The
to
miniskirt
emulate it or
reporters are
buy
very faithful to the arcade original.
a cart for a lot of money on eBay. We're talking like
Yeah,
$50 or
yeah.
$60, I think.
Oh, I didn't see. Did you get to the platforming segment?
I did not, but I'm
Oh,
glad I
man.
didn't because that would
Yeah, that
probably
sounds like
have
hell.
That would have been garbage.
lowered my opinion of this somewhat.
Yeah.
They
So
always are in these type of games.
this game seems, like I said, it seems if this was a 2-player game, I would
This is a game
probably
that
give
you
it a
play.
recommendation. It would be a fun thing to, play with a friend. But since it's single player, I don't know. If you're gonna play a brawler single player, you really should just play Streets of Rage 2.
NES Double Dragon.
Or like
yeah.
Spider-Man Venom Maximum Carnage is almost good enough of a brawler to play single player.
Yeah.
But
Or Batman Returns on the Super NES.
yeah, that's pretty good too.
This was absolutely a rental quality game that you would get and play for like an hour before you forgot about
Yeah.
it.
So Genesis?
Yeah. Genesis, okay.
Genesis exists.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's great name, great arcade cabinet art. The Genesis box art is also pretty good. Anyway, that's it for Genesis or Genesisn't.
See you
We'll
next
be back
week.
next week with something else.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.